What up YouTube, I'm Sai and today's video is going to be about comparing Kyrie Irving wanting his own team to Kobe Bryant's desire of building a legacy of his own without Shaq. Now before we get into this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and also subscribe for future content as well. I will be making tons of videos on the NBA, on rumors, and other things that I'm sure you guys will find interesting in the future. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Kyrie Andrew Irving, one of the most lethal scorers in the game today and arguably the greatest ball handler in the NBA's history. Kyrie says he no longer wants to be in LeBron James' shadow and that he would prefer to play on a team where he is the focal point. A similar scenario happened in 2004 when Kobe Bryant told the Lakers that he did not have a desire to play with Shaquille O'Neal anymore, not just because of their personal feuds, but because he wanted to prove that he's capable of leading his own team. Kyrie Irving and Kobe Bryant are both fairly similar style players. Both enjoy scoring the ball more than any part of the game. Both use their footwork or handles to get to the basket and finish with relentlessness and finesse. Both play with something to prove. Both feel comfortable taking very difficult shots off the dribble or with a defender in their face, and both can knock these shots down at a high percentage. Kobe did get his wish and separated from Shaq and would go on to win 2 rings with the Lakers in 2009 and 2010, and the situation seemed to work out fine for him. But does that mean it'll work out for Kyrie as well? Not quite. Although there are similarities between the two's game, there are also many differences that separate the two of them. Kobe was extremely athletic in his prime and was capable of locking many players down when he was focused enough, which is something Kyrie just can't do. Kyrie plays in what is known as the golden age of point guards, where he guards players such as Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, and John Wall, among many others. Now here's some statistics that show Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, and John Wall's percentages and numbers when Kyrie Irving is guarding each. Now when seeing these numbers, it's very evident that Kyrie Irving isn't very capable of stopping his matchups from scoring. Kyrie's matchups aren't capable of stopping him from scoring either, yes. But am I really winning if my star player scores 25 and allows just as many points to be dropped on him? Kyrie's shown flashes of being able to defend well, and he plays the passing lanes well sometimes, as seen in the 2016 NBA Finals. He can also move his feet decently here and there, but defense is about consistency, and Kyrie just does not know how to read an offense the way LeBron and Kobe did. What made guys like Kobe and LeBron one-man armies was their ability to impact both sides of the floor in a consistent way. Yes, you can argue that Westbrook and Harden didn't play much defense in the 2016-2017 season either, but their usage rates and ability to not only score the ball effectively, but also pass it and rebound it was what helped them win games. Do I see Kyrie Irving being able to go from 5-6 assists to maybe 7 or 8? It's possible, but not likely. If you struggle to average 5 or 6 assists on a stacked team with shooters surrounding you when you drive, what makes me believe that you can do that on a team with no talent like the Knicks? Kobe Bryant impacted both ends of the floor, and that led to his 2009 and 2010 Laker teams being able to win titles, because not only was the team good on the defensive end, but the superstar was also. How many teams have won championships when their star player couldn't defend well? Magic, Larry, MJ, Tim Duncan, Shaq, Kobe, D. Wade, LeBron James, and even KD played sensational team defense in this year's NBA Finals. Can I see Kyrie Irving doing so? Not likely. Kyrie is currently under the belief that he can be the number 1 option on a team. On a regular team, even Kevin Love was a number 1 option once. But there's a difference between being a number 1 option that loses and being a championship number 2 option. We admire Scottie Pippen more than we admire Charles Barkley because Pippen accepted his role and thrived in it. Kobe Bryant was a number 2 option just like Kyrie first to Shaq. But there's a difference between playing with Shaq and playing with LeBron. If you don't have a desire to play under a guy who distributes the ball and selfishly allows you to lead the team in shots taken, came back into their organization telling everyone it's your team and takes the blame for yours and your team's mistakes, then I'm not sure who you'd enjoy playing with. Shaq didn't receive the blame or hate for the losses him and Kobe took. They both took the blame equally once Kobe was a star. When Kyrie takes a bad shot in the clutch, they say LeBron should have been more aggressive in the clutch and ask for it. But if LeBron takes a shot in the clutch, everyone says, hey, give Kyrie the ball because they pay him to take that shot. Interesting. Now, Kyrie's desired destinations are New York, San Antonio, Minnesota, and Miami. If Kyrie wants to go home to the Atlantic side, then he needs to understand that there's no way that team wins a championship in today's NBA, where a team like Golden State is constructed and built to eliminate cute little one-man armies like Kyrie's Knicks. If Kyrie heads over to San Antonio, he isn't even the focal point. Kawhi is. In fact, Popovich is just as demanding as a coach as LeBron is as a player. If Kyrie goes to Minnesota, it's more than likely that he's going to be playing behind Butler and Towns. Tibbs openly loves Butler due to his ability to affect the court on defense and will make him or Towns the focus of the team. So good luck with that, Kyrie. Lastly, Miami seems like an interesting option, but unless they're getting rid of Dion Waiters, who clearly could not play with Kyrie in their first go-around, Kyrie is not going to Miami. Now, in conclusion, I need people to understand that I want to see Kyrie Irving thrive as a player. But in the modern NBA, players are joining one another to help destroy other super teams, and I just can't see a situation where a player like Kyrie is the first option anywhere with his limited ability to affect both sides of the court. So please stop comparing Kyrie Irving to Kobe Bryant, because Kobe did almost everything on the court, and most importantly, he had the mentality of a leader and was able to lead an offense and organize on-court defensive adjustments because he read other teams that well. Thank you for watching the video, and again, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any arguments against any of the points I made, then please comment below, and also subscribe for future content, because I will be making more videos on things such as LeBron James's legacy, Kevin Durant's legacy, and we will also be talking about old school stories with Kobe and Shaq, MJ and his teammates, the future of the Timberwolves, the Lakers, among other videos. Once again, if you enjoyed, subscribe. I'm Sai, and I'm out.